as an entrepreneur, as a young entrepreneur who's created such a massive company, startup, and impact in the education space in the country. I want to ask you, how do you keep yourself on top of the game? Because the point is that it is, at the end of the day, I also say that entrepreneurship is also playing cricket match, right? Like you have to score and you are as good as your last innings. And then it is a treadmill, you have to run, and you running phenomenally well. So I want to ask you, what are some of the things that you do to be ahead?
I mean, just like for players, they keep on practicing. They'll go to the gym to work out, etc. I think a lot of mental workouts are needed. For example, one of the things that founders should do, and which we do, is that once a week at least, we take a step back and look at the chessboard and look at the macro play instead of being on the match. It's like a player would analyze old videos of himself or herself, or look at old matches, or look at just the whole strategy. For example, I think Dhoni is a great captain. He single-handedly wins matches through his captaincy, through his sheer strategy. So I think we have tried to be good at strategy. If you are getting some strategic calls right, they make up for your execution faults. Let's say you missed your revenue targets by 30%, but you took a few strategic calls right. There is a book called Playing to Win. It was written by the CEO of Procter & Gamble. It talks about strategy starts from where to play, and then how to play, and then what management systems are needed to win, and what modes are needed to win. So similarly, I think spend at least 25% time, and this is what we do. We spend 25% time on strategy, and if we get those strategic moves right, I think, and it's very crucial to get those strategic moves right, because if you don't get them right, no amount of execution can help you, and if you get them right, you can make up for sometimes bad execution also. For example, in 2019, had we not moved to the subscription model, we would not have reached where we reached. So things like that. For example, today, one of the biggest strategic calls that we are taking is that we are going to go global. We are going to have this platform play where we are going to have 200 goals or 500 goals or 1000 goals on Unacademy. Now, this is a bet because we have to change the direction of the company accordingly. But if it works, I mean, then we will be closer to the company that you just mentioned.